Hello, church. My name is Nelson Barreto. We are so glad to be able to bring amazing news from the southern cone of South America to all of you that year after year sacrifice so much for the Word of God to be spread throughout the world.
Greetings from the church in La Paz, Bolivia. Pedro is a 20-year-old man. He was really struggling with cancer. Actually, he got a leg that was amputated. But through the love and through the care of the disciples, we started to study the Bible with him. And he was open, so we baptized him. And a couple of days later, he passed away, and he's now in heaven. I remember my last talk with him, just before he was gonna die. I remember that I said, Pedro, you know, you're gonna be better than all of us. And he just expressed with a smile that he was so glad he was made a disciple of Jesus Christ.
Maria, 78 years old, she always wanted to have her grandchildren go to church. At the year of 2015, she had a terrible accident which caused her to not walk as normally. She decided to have her granddaughter Gabby accompany her to church. In that time, we had our first camp. After the camp, Gabby was cut to the heart and wanted to become a disciple. So shortly after she did, during a couple of months, she invited her brother as well, and he too came to our camp and also was cut to the heart and wanted to become a disciple. He too wanted to share his experience with his friends, so he invited Carlos to one of our brotherly soccer matches. After that, he became a disciple and invited his friend Johnny, which is studying the Bible right now and is soon to become a disciple. Because of your contribution, we're able to impact many generations.
Carmen is one of our sisters in the Santa Cruz, Bolivia church. She was baptized in 1997 and made a decision to leave everything to be part of the mission field to Santa Cruz, Bolivia. During that time, she was part of the mission field without receiving any financial support. Some years later, due to some personal reasons and sin in her life, she left the church, moved to Mexico. But God had her come back to Bolivia just to be reunited with Him. Carmen was restored to God and the fellowship. And now, after much growth, she is one of our interns in the Santa Cruz church, serving without end to the single women, married women in general. Carmen is an example of the grace of God and how He gives opportunities to all of us to come back to Him and to His fellowship. Besides these many great stories, the churches in the Southern Cone are stronger now than ever. If we look back 8 years, 5 years ago to now, the churches are healthier, are stronger, are more encouraged, they are more sacrificial. I know offerings in some places have doubled. In all of our churches, local leadership is being raised up. People are dreaming again to be evangelists, elders, deacons, teachers. We now have 2 local elders among our churches. The best days of the Southern Cone are just ahead of us. Thank you very much for your sacrifice. We love you, and keep us in your prayers as we keep working together through God's glory.